Check, check, mic check. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm here testing this recorder. I think I have the sound now exactly where I need it to be. It's a little bit louder here, and then it slightly goes down in the next scene, and my face looks good. So we're going to check out some that somebody's been spamming video suggestions with creepy story stuff. Realize we haven't done anything creepy. This is Webcam Chavez testing a camera. 4 creepy true stories found with footage.
I didn't get that. You can also try spelling it.
Bitch, I am not talking to you. Like,
that stinks.
I think this is louder than me, right? Actually, it's kind of quiet because it's a horror thing. I didn't even see what the nightmare thing was. I'm so stupid. I'm looking now, though. That's peak 2000s internet. Oh my god, it's so loud now. Alright, let's see it.
I live in Oregon in an area that has a lot of open areas like farms, lots, and just open fields. We also live about 6 miles from the nearest city. My parents own a lot of land, including our backyard, which is a well-kept area. And then it turns into a forest. Well, about 10 years ago in 2011, for about a week or so, I remember hearing weird stuff out in that forest. And one day my father said that he was grilling and he went inside. He went inside for maybe 3 minutes, but when he came back outside, the grill was open and all of the meat was gone. He thought maybe it were raccoons. So again, he grilled another day and the same thing happens. After the second time,
I can't help it. You know how I mentioned raccoons, did it? Alright. I can't just not, you know.
My father went to check the tapes, and what he saw was terrifying. It looked like something from a movie, like the movie Signs, the Alien movie. It was very skinny, with no hair on his body, with eyes that would not be considered human eyes. My dad was a jokester, so I was convinced that he was playing a joke on me. He told my uncle what was going on, who's a police officer. He called him over to the house, showed him the video, and asked what he could do. My uncle didn't take my father serious, just like me, because my father was always playing jokes on people. To shut my father up, he told him that he would look into it. They decided not to tell my mom because she would freak out. I've never seen my father be this serious before. I thought it was just great acting until I woke up out of nowhere that same night. I heard the same sounds I had been hearing before. My room was in the back of the house on our second floor, and I always kept my window open. So I looked outside in the darkness of the forest and just stared for about a minute.
What was it?
At that point, it was time for me to investigate.
Okay, I hate to do this, but like, so this sounds like creepy to some people. But like the sound of like frogs and crickets is really relaxing to me because I grew up on a farm and my grandfather had like a pond like right next to it. It's like a man-made pond, but we still have like frogs and stuff like that in it. So like crickets and frogs sound very relaxing to me in that, in that sense, it sounds pretty relaxing. I would actually love to sit out and just listen to that.
At that point, it was time for me to investigate. I had to see what it was or who that was messing with me.
There'd be all kinds of stuff out there.
I watched a lot of military and spy movies, so I decided to sneak up on whatever this was with my camera.
Military and spy movie? You're not a military personnel. That's a bad idea.
I went outside, silently walking into the forest with my night vision on. And this is what I caught on camera.
I'm hearing the things in my woods again. I don't know if you can hear the noise. I'm recording with night vision right now.
I thought you were sneaking up on it with military tactics. Shut the fuck up.
Quite a bit. Back
is it in the tree?
Oh my god.
Bro, that bitch is hideous. That's hideous. If you don't karate chop that little skinny mother, if you don't break that little thing's neck, bro, that is
that's what
not
I've been hearing, but I'm not sure what it was or what it was doing, honestly. I just
Fam,
know
run
that
up on
I
that thing.
surprised it. I'm not one to say that this was something weird, but maybe it was an animal. But it didn't look like any animal that I've ever seen in this area, or any human.
It's always,
What do you think it was?
it's always the dumbest thing, those things. I don't know if it's any animal I've ever seen. You know for damn sure that is not what animals look like. You've seen animals before.
It was.
I love it. I love this shit.
Where I live, not much goes on, so my brother and I are always exploring different abandoned buildings near where we live. We never
What
found
kind?
anything, and usually we lie to others in our town about us finding creatures or ghosts, but we never had proof. Everyone entertained the idea though, due to there not being much going on in our town.
Just like for fun, me and my friends like to go to the most dangerous things that ever exist in the world, and we don't tell nobody when we find shit. You should have made one Facebook post.
We knew what we
Somebody
were doing
should
was
know.
fake, but we had fun doing it. It kept
Oh,
us, I
God.
would say, busy. So one
Y'all
day,
are menaces,
when we came
is what
home
you
late,
are.
we were behind our house, facing the farm and the barn. And we heard something weird near our
Farm in the
barn.
barn. Farm in the farm.
At that point, we looked at each other. The moon lit the area up, so we just stood there staring at the barn. And something came out of the woods into the back of our barn. All we saw was the silhouette, but it might have been a person. I told my younger brother that we should check it out and record it so we can finally have proof of something, if it is anything. I had doubt, and that's why I wanted to go. My brother told me that he saw exactly what it was, and it was something weird. That's why he didn't want to go. After arguing, and me convincing him, he decided to go with me. So at this point, we walked up to the barn with my phone recording and a flashlight on. And this is what we recorded.
All right, let's see it. What are we looking for, big dog? This is looking promising. That's a real fucking shithouse too. Good lord. Oh. Oh. That's creepy. This is real life creepy. And there's like smoking and shit. Get the hell out of there. That's a good one. Get the fuck out. It's probably a goddamn raccoon. See, there's some more bullshit. What up, sweet?
Need you to taste this.
Okay.
It's missing something.
Okay. I'm taking a break from this scary video to taste some delicious food. Alright, let's do it. Play.
Once we saw whatever that was, we ran back to the house and we told our father what happened. He went back out there. We followed behind him. But once we got back out there, it was gone.
Yeah, this was so
We
far.
looked
This is,
over
I mean,
what
I've only
we
seen two. It's my
recorded.
favorite one.
We watched it over and over again.
Yeah, that's
We
a good
came
one.
to the conclusion that whatever that was, it wasn't human. I'm glad that it didn't chase us. I just wanted to ask you, what did it look like to you?
Stop asking me that. Stop asking me that.
My name is Chris, and I love going biking through the woods
Hi,
and different
Chris.
places, just everywhere, honestly. This time, it was Fernie, British Columbia. Throughout my times biking, I've always spotted different animals, and they always spot me, but would continue on with their day as if I weren't even there. One day, though, everything changed. I went biking by myself, and when I do, I'm out for hours at a time. At one point, I stopped to use the bathroom. As I were using it, I heard something moving slowly in the distance. So I looked around and I saw nothing. I got back on my bike and I continued. I was staying pretty hydrated, so I would stop often to pee. That was definitely a mistake this day. This time I heard the sounds again. I thought to myself that this wasn't a coincidence. Something or someone is following me. I went to my bike as I were looking around, and in the distance, I saw something crouching down in the tall grass. I knew this area was known for its wildlife, but I never thought anything would ever bother me. So I automatically thought it was a person because no wildlife has ever bothered me. I have very good eyesight, and from the angle that I was at, I could see very far. This person had to be at least 150 yards away from me. And if it were the same person from when I went to the bathroom that last time, how could they keep up with me unless they were riding a bike also? I would have saw them though, and I hadn't seen anyone else all morning. I turned and I ran to my bike, and then I turned back around, and I come to find out that this was not a person. It was a mountain lion. I was being hunted. I couldn't believe it. I turned my back for not even 5 seconds, and it covered about 75 yards. I didn't hop on my bike because I wouldn't have time to accelerate quick enough to get away. At that point, I grabbed my phone and started recording just in case I didn't make it out of here, and someone can know exactly what happened.
That is a mountain lion,
God damn.
and he's stalking me. This is so crazy.
I don't think you're supposed to run. And he's gone. I don't think you're supposed to run.
Lion, how are you doing?
You should definitely find like a stick or something. You yak that nigga one good time, he probably will leave you alone. Or tear your ass up, but he gonna do that anyways. He's there.
I am much bigger than you.
It's time to nut up, or you gonna be fucked up.
I'm way bigger than you.
Man, I wish you had that bike with you still. You could use like at least as a
Go.
barricade or something. I wouldn't let him out of your sight, I know that.
Where are you going?
Little fucking fake ass sound effects, bro. That's so cute. He's not even growling.
See this, Will? That's the mountain lion. There's a mountain lion right here. And he's just staring me down. Okay,
Sure is.
this cat is coming back at me. This is unbelievable. There's a mountain lion right here.
Man, I wish you could find like a rock or something and yak this dude with
Once
it.
the mountain lion ran away, I stood there for a few more seconds, got on my bike, and I got out of there as fast as I could.
Good
It took
stuff.
me a while to go back out to random trails, but eventually I gained enough courage to get back into my hobby. But that day will forever stay in my memory.
You keep mace or something with you now? Man, I wish he would keep some mace or something with him, bro, for that. I think there's one more. Let's do another one. There's only 4 stories.
People we knew would request for us to explore abandoned buildings.
Let's check
We
it
go
out.
there and record it. We had a process. What we would do is meet up at my friend Andy's house and discuss which request seems like the scariest, and we would put them in order and go with the one that ranks the highest first. So one day, we decided to go to this place that was known to have a haunted boiler room. Sounds like it was straight out of Nightmare on Elm Street. We posted on Facebook that we were going there first, and everyone was excited for us. We drove to an area that was about a mile from the place, so we could record our walk to the place. Andy got there before us to scout out the area, and he made a route for us to walk.
Andy
As we
sound
were
like a
waiting
thug.
for him, we saw him running back with a worried look on his face. He told us that the route to get to this place was through the forest. He said that wasn't even the bad part. He mentioned that he saw a random person dressed in dark clothing coming out of a random tunnel within the woods. He also said that the man looked a little rough. From that point on, we began to record. And what we found was scarier than anything we ever explored before.
Oh, I can't wait. What is it? Dude, heck no. And they've been in here. This one's gross. This one is gross. Yeah. This one is gross. For real. What is in that?
Oh man.
Yeah, that one's nasty. That's nasty. Ew, you hear him coughing too? Jesus.
What the hell?
We got out of there with the quickness because the smell was making us sick. It was exactly what it looked like. That person had been down there for days. Or maybe weeks. We don't know. Like any other story like this, we called the cops. My friend really didn't get a good look at the guy that left the tunnel, but he told the cops what he saw. And from that day on, the cops never really gave us an update, so there was nothing more I could tell you about that case. We just found a body.
Wow. That is terrible. Alright, that was pretty good. Nightmare Files, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. And it was new. It came out this year. It was a pretty recent one, man. Well, thank you so much for suggesting that. You didn't have to spam the chat that much, right? I would have got there eventually. Probably, maybe not. But I like that one. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do another little spooky thing tomorrow, man. Thank you for the suggestions. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing them like this if I can get them to look right and look away that I want to look. It'll be super easy to get to every night, along with the other editing and stuff that we're trying to do. So I'll holler at you guys. I'll see y'all. Peace.